Alright, hey there YouTube. This is next project, one of them, one of the many after the Comanche is done. It's a 96 four-door, four-wheel drive Jeep Cherokee XJ. I'll just walk around. First, a guy hit a deer, so that's why there's some damage here, and then why this is all changed and not matching. No real damage anywhere else. It looks like maybe they tried to pry the door open here. The rear bumpers done in for, and then there's like some minor little small things that'll need to be replaced, like some interior stuff, shocks for the rear hatch. I need to do the headliner. I don't know what that little thing is. I don't know if that's like a thermometer or something, but it's got like the little clock and stuff up there. It's got power windows and locks, got power mirrors, so I got to replace both mirrors because one's missing here and that one's kind of broken. It's got cruise control. Hopefully all this stuff works. You got to clean it up. So since it's a 96, all, the white Jeep is too, a lot of that stuff will go right in here. Seats need to be bolted down. The guy's grandson was taking them out to do something else with them, and then he told his grandson to put them back, so he did, but didn't bolt them in. But it needs to be cleaned. I'll probably swap the steering wheel out of the white Jeep and a few other things. Gauge cluster out of it too, because this one apparently, after hitting the deer, he did replace a bunch of stuff. He said the radiator was done, but it's been open, so I'll have to flush it out. He said there was like a new alternator down there. It doesn't look new to me. I think the exhaust might have been done though, because it's nice and shiny and new looking. I just need to get nuts and bolts to finish it off. But replace the battery tray. I'm gonna replace the wiring harness too from the white Jeep, but I guess the has a blown head gasket, and I checked the oil, so unless the oil is sitting up on top of the water and it's down at the bottom of the pan, it looks good. Transmission fluid looks good, but with that blown head gasket, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the engine out of the white Jeep, and I'm probably just going to take the transmission transfer case and everything out of it, put it in this one, and then I got some parts for a 3-inch lift, I think, and I'm going to put on this. And then I'm trying everything I'm doing to this one. I'm going to try to spend as little money as possible. Cracked windshield. It's a shame. Can't find those anymore. I'm going to keep looking though. I might do this one, get a new gasket, because it is, getting ready to probably leak and rust. So I'm going to try maybe looking for that. But I want to keep the cost on this one down. But there are some things I want to do to make it more appealing to buyers. I think, like I said, I have all the parts to do a 3-inch lift, at least lift it like the gold Jeep. And then I think I will at least buy a front and rear do-it-yourself kit for a front winch bumper and a rear bumper. I might do that. See what else. Brakes I'll do. I'll change all the fluids, differential, all that, and then make sure that the gears and everything are good, make sure the 4-wheel drive works. And then aside from doing the bumpers, that'll be a cost. I think because this one does have, like the gold Jeep, does have the bigger, heavier hitch receiver, so I'll straighten all that out. And then this one, the gold Jeep though, has a don't know if you can see it in there. There's a, right there is a transmission cooler and the condenser and then the radiator. So I think for this one I'm gonna buy a cheap but good transmission cooler and put in this, and then I will put the condenser from the white Jeep in this because it doesn't have one, and I think you can still reuse those. And then you just need to replace like the little dryer cylinder thing down there, and I don't know if this is a vacuum canister or what, I don't know, but I'll look into doing the AC system, but I might not do that. I might just put the condenser up here and then like hook it up and then let the new owner, because I will sell this one, but I think if I do those few things, I'll keep the cost down. And then you know, I mean, things that like have to be done, like, you know, little things like buying the radiator caps and the oil and doing the brakes and things like that, like I'm gonna add it to it, but that's not part of the keeping the cost down. You know, like mirrors, air shocks for the back lift gate, stuff like that's not going to count towards that other price. But if we can get the lift on it, I'm going to take the wheels off the gold Jeep and the rim and the tires, and I'll put those on this one, because then I'll take the old tires and rims from the Comanche and I'll put them on the gold Jeep, because those are way better tires. And then I'll just hang on to these wheels. I'll get rid of that one though, but these I think are like just trailer wheels, rims, and you can find these a lot. I even went on the marketplace, and a guy over an hour and a half away has 2 of them, so that would give me enough for a spare and to replace that one for the next project possibly. So I think I might go pick those up, and then yeah, and then you know, lights and lighting and things like that. And I'll use the battery tray out of the white Jeep or one of those extra ones I bought, and hopefully all this other stuff works. But yeah, wiring harness, engine, transmission, transfer case will all come out of the white Jeep. I think I rebuilt both the drive shafts too on it, so I'll probably put them in this. And then all these extra parts I'll just set in the back, and I'll rebuild this engine. Thinking about I don't know, I can either just do the head gasket depending on anything else internally, or I was figuring on doing a home brewed stroker motor for you know, some other project. But the issue with that, I mean, if you guys know, the ECU I think needs to be reflashed, and I don't know who does that. I can't find anybody online that would do that. I don't know if they make programmers for these or if you can do that, but anyway, here it is. Good looking Jeep. I'll clean it up and get the stuff on the side redone. Might even peel that off, get the glue off, you know, save that for something else. But I'll, you know, get the dings out as best I can, except for those ones around that back door, and probably find one of these out at the junkyard for that other side. Oops. And yeah, I'll clean it up, get it sold, get it done, get it sold, move on to the next thing. But priority is the Comanche, because I need that spot for putting either this one or the white Jeep, and then moving this one more onto the driveway so I can just from one to the other. and then that'll allow me to start stripping the white Jeep and getting rid of parts of it. I got a plan for the belly pan of it, the whole frame and everything, so I'm going to save all that. And yeah, so there it is. Good looking Jeep. So alright, well, till next time, y'all take care now.